It's award season, guys. It's award season. Today, I'm going to be talking about the Birlies. If you guys don't know what the Birlies are, this is kind of the year-end Kendama Awards, hosted by Burl, of course. And I don't think I've ever actually talked about the Birlies on this channel before. So I'm just going to kind of go through each category here and give my pick for who I think should win. I think anyone can vote on this, so I'm actually going to be voting as well. I'll put those in after this video. These are the finalists for each category, and I believe these are gonna be announced at NAKO in November. So yeah, let's get into it. Actually, let's save player of the year for last, because I think that's obviously the biggest one. Video of the year, we have Lander Lingo 2, Marcus Lander, The Japan Experience, Chapter 3, 1 Kendama, Tennessee Bray, Fast Twitch, Joe Nelson, POV Edit 3, Beanie is Origins, Benjamin Mastek, Whale Dog Pro Model Edit, and Burl Volume 1. My gut is telling me that I should go Burl Volume 1, but I haven't even seen it. I've heard a lot of great stuff about that, and I probably should just buy it. I mean, I can't vote for that if I haven't seen it, right? So, out of the ones that I have seen, I would honestly go Tennessee Brave Fast Twitch. I think just like the sheer difficulty of the tricks in that edit is what kind of makes it stand out. For me, out of all these edits, obviously it's not like, I wouldn't say it's the most like cinematic or well edited or artistic video, but I think in terms of just like the tricks themselves, that's probably the best one here for me. And actually probably Burl Volume 1 beats it in that category, but again, I haven't seen it, so I'm kind of doing myself a disservice for not having seen Burl Volume 1, but out of these, I would probably go Fast Twitch. Event of the year, I mean, it's got to be EKC, right? Like, Battle at the Border 2024 was sick. Obviously, you had Nanoka taking the dub. But I don't even think it's close. I think it's easily EKC 2024. I mean, you had the iconic Takia Yasu freestyle final. You had Nick beating Takia in the semifinals of Open. You had Adrian Villau upsetting Nick in the finals of Open. Just a crazy event overall. So I would go EKC, definitely. Filmer of the year, honestly, I don't have too informed of an opinion on this. I would go, honestly, Rustum Zoleta, I think is how you say it. He is the filmer and the editor for Future Friends, and I think they make some of the best edits right now, so I would go Russ here. That's probably not a very popular pick, but I like their videos a lot, so I would definitely go Russ. It's got like that kind of VHS old school look to it, and I think it's super sick. Editor of the year, I would also go Russ here. Again, I'm not too informed on this. Zach's great, obviously. I would go Russ, though. Rustum Zoleta, because the Future Friends videos, I think they're the best videos out right now. Let's keep going. Designer of the year, this is another category I don't really care about, to be honest. Like, I just don't have that well-informed of opinion. So honestly, I'm not even gonna, maybe I have to cast a vote if I do all the other votes. I guess I would go Kelvin Wong. Yeah, actually, maybe Jake Queens. I don't know. I'm not too passionate about that one. All right, Drippiest Drip. We got Yasu Nobunori. I mean, Benjamin Mastek is standing out to me right now. I guess, like, this is just completely subjective, this one. I mean, I guess all of these are kind of subjective, but Mastek would probably be my pick. I just like his style a lot, and I think a lot of that goes into his actual Kendama play as well, but I like his drip as well, okay? I like his style, so I'd go Mastek. Pop Cultural Impact Award, Sweets Kendamas, Soul Kendamas, Chrome Kendama, Naru Nishimoto. That's that kid, right? The Japanese kid. EKC, Takia, Soma Fujita, Gallagher, Kendama. Honestly, I kind of want to go Gallagher just because they're kind of in the same space as me. Like, they're doing more than me in terms of their school, you know, kind of class and like all that, the Gallagher Kendama community and the events that they're hosting. But I don't know, I like what they're doing because they're kind of, again, in the same space as me in terms of Kendama YouTube content. So that's what my gut is telling me initially, but like also Takia's on this list, and Takia's like easily the greatest player in the game right now. I don't know if Takia should win 2 categories because I think he would win my player of the year. So I don't know, dude. This is tough. I feel like Sweet, Soul, and Chrome, none of those companies had like too memorable of years for me in terms of like doing stuff that would put them above and beyond to win this. Like it just felt like another year kind of for all those companies. EKC honestly might take this one too, because I feel like just that event was like kind of the biggest deal of this entire year in terms of Kendama. So let's go EKC. Screw it. Let's go EKC. Johnny Appleseed Award. I think this is for like just an outstanding member of the community or something. We got T.O., Nanoka, Chad Cummington, Josh Grove, Brett Walters, Matt Sweets, Michael Reeves, and Isaac Turner. It's between Chad, T.O., Isaac, and Matt Sweets. But maybe Brett Walters too. Because, Burl has had a huge impact on Kendama this year. For me, though, dude, honestly, I'm going to go Isaac Turner. I think he's just doing so much. Like, the YouTube content, running a company, Kendamanomics. He's a solid player as well. A pretty high-level player. But I just think he's doing so much. So I'm going to go Isaac Turner. Wettest tip. So we actually gotta watch the story highlights for these. Truly devastating ender fail. Okay. We got really John here. I don't know if I've seen any of these. Oh, that was so techy? What the heck? That was sick. Oh my god. Pain, dude. Pain. Oh, what is this? Oh, Nick missing in the open finals. Okay. I mean, I guess in terms of stakes, that's the most devastating one, right? We got Gino here. Oh my god, dude. I just saw this earlier today. Like a quad inward border balance, I think. And then Trevor, right? A round 5 bird flip. I didn't know he did this. Well, I guess he didn't do it because he missed the spike, but I never saw this. A round 5, dude. I mean, the only pick I can think that is actually, like, objectively right in this one is Nick missing in the open finals, to lose, because that's, like, the highest stakes. So I guess I would go Nick. Most cursed trick. Okay, these are going to be interesting. We got Marcus Lander first here. Let's see. Trip can. Yeah. I don't know if I put this in top tricks of the week, but it should have been. Trip can, jug, trip can. Armpit or elbow catch. We got KD, Kevin DeSoto. I don't think I've seen this. So trip, hanging turn. Oh my, dude. What? That's crazy. Okay. We got Austin Donovan as well, doing an alien trick. I don't want to sound like a hater. I don't really get the appeal of this trick. I mean, props to Austin Donovan. Like, it's probably tougher than I'm thinking, but I don't know. It's a nice trick. I'll stop hating. But it's not gonna be my vote. I'll say that. Bond's doing, I believe, a beer tap trick. So such a Bonds trick. Like, I was genuinely surprised Bonds didn't invent this trick. Danny from Lock Studios invented this, and I'm like, what? This feels like something Bonds would create, but that's a sick one. We got Jacob Watts here. Is this goon trick? Yeah, this goon. So, like, straight goon straight back to lunar. That's so sick. I love that. We got Trevor again. Dude, you gotta love how Trevor's just, like, I don't know. He just seems like he's always kind of in these, like, year-end awards. Okay, what is this? A yank? Okay. I wouldn't vote for it, but it's a cool trick. It's a curse trick, I guess. Ooh, I remember this one, dude. This was, yeah. Wait, this was 20. How is this allowed? This is 2023. What are we doing? Okay. I remember that trick, but I wouldn't vote for it because it's not even 2024. This is my pick. Shout out to Danny, man. Shout out to Danny. Dude, this is so sick. Oh, from his 11-year edit. Yeah, that's my pick. That's easily my pick. Okay, let's move on to the most important award of the year. The biggest one, I guess you could say. Player of the Year. Okay, here's the finalists. Yasu, Takia, Adrian Valau, Nanoka, Edwin, Ryoga, Miguel, Zaki. We're going to go one by one here, okay? Yasu, some iconic moments this year. first one that comes to mind, EKC Freestyle against Takia. Would his selfie filming at Catch and Flow, was that Catch and Flow 2023? I don't know if that would be included in this year of Yasu moments, but that moment was crazy, of course. Takia, I mean, just continues his dominance as the best player in the world. Even though he lost KWC, I think it's still fair to say that he's the best player. I mean, he was second at KWC, won EKC Freestyle, and that was probably the craziest moment of the year, his freestyle final run against Yasu. He placed pretty high in open for EKC. I mean, the Instagram tricks, just showing that he's like on another level. Adrian Villau, kind of the underdog here, kind of an up-and-comer, winning EKC Open against Nick Gallagher, kind of surprising everybody. Kid from Romania, just came out of nowhere. So I like that he's in here because it's a cool story for sure. Nanoka winning freestyle at Battle at the Border, of course. Huge year for Nanoka. But I think other than that, she doesn't have any other moments that I can think of off the top of my head. But that is a big moment, winning freestyle Battle at the Border. Shout out to Nanoka, ET, Edwin. I don't think he got any huge wins this year in terms of competition. But, I mean, he's just, his presence on social media, I guess, and just his presence in the community in general, it doesn't go unnoticed. You know, he's easily the best Switch player in the world, and just, of course, one of the best players in general. Ryoga, 1KWC, huge year for Ryoga, of course. Kind of, it's between him and Takia right now, you know, for the best player in the world, so Ryoga definitely should be in here. Miguel, I love that Miguel's in here. Yes, Miguel should be in here. Maybe the most, I don't want to say like most improved player of the year, because I think he's been good for a while. Just his presence in the competition scene, like, I don't know what the number was, but he had something like 8 double podiums in a row or something crazy this year, taking down a lot of like smaller competitions, which is super sick. So shout out to Miguel, obviously his presence on TikTok as well, and just a great arsenal of very like techie, weird tricks as well. And honestly kind of building his name as a freestyle player this year, which I talked to him kind of a little bit in our game of Ken about that. I feel like that's where most of his growth has been, because we used to think of Miguel, or we used to know Miguel as a player to do a lot of like tech, you know, like the behind the back clap tricks, stuff like that. But with the kind of freestyle kind of videos that he's been posting on TikTok and his competition success in freestyle, he's kind of changed how we perceive him in a way. I think we perceive him now as like a freestyle god, you know? So I love the Miguel's in here. He definitely should be in here. Zaki should also definitely be in here. Look at that. 2 Lock Studios pros in here. That's super sick to see. Zaki obviously is in another league, in another world when it comes to goon and pinch tricks. So he definitely should be in here. He's kind of the future of Kendama in terms of that play style. And I think he placed pretty high in the competitions he went to. Like, I think he got top 8 at Battle, right? So shout out to Zaki. My heart is wanting me to go with either Miguel or Zaki, because I just love to see him in here. But I think it's got to be Takia, right? I think that's like the objective, just correct pick. Like, I don't think it can be anyone else. So I would go Takia. I'm going to cast my votes on the Burl website. And yeah, those are my thoughts on the Birlies. I'm excited to see who wins. Some of these categories I'm not too informed on. So hopefully, honestly, I hope I can skip on voting some of these, because I would really only want to vote on the ones that I have strong opinions about. Yeah, super sick that Burl is doing this. Shout out to Burl in general. I still need to buy Burl Volume 1. Maybe I'm going to do that. I'm going to buy it, and then I'm going to make a video on it in some way. I don't think I want to react to it because it's insanely long, but I do want to talk about it in some way, so stay tuned for that. So yeah, those are my thoughts on the Birlies. Let me know what you would pick down below, and I'm excited to see who wins at NACO. So yeah, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.